Welcome back, everybody. It's going to take me just a few minutes here while I get everything set up, make sure audio is working as intended. Looking good. Now, I know what you're thinking. And yes, I really am going to make you watch me sit here and make bandages on a character that has no relevance to the hardcore challenge. Not actually, though. Just going to put this character away and go bust out that warlock. Get back to the grind for at least a little bit. I want to make this a regular deal of at least getting in a little bit of time every day on this hardcore character so that we can get this challenge through eventually. I know it's going to be a long, hard, twisted road, probably with many teleports back to starting areas, but gotta start. Sooner begun, sooner done. Which one? This one? I think it's Defias Pillager. Looks like it. Where are we at? Hey, I managed to not sneeze into the mic this time. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's been a minute since we played, so I'll get some blue bar. I'm probably gonna... Jesus. Like, what? Surely you just... Right? I do believe we are very close to getting into wool.
Well met. See you around.
Shoot that Darkshire fly point. Demon armor, health funnel, level 2, immolate 3, shadow bolt, rain of fire. Do we have all that? That certainly looks like rain of fire and immolate level 3, so I'm gonna say probably. I'm actually a little mad at myself for making this decision. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's what. 7 health per second. Yep. Running right past the objective here. Not that those guys make any difference, but it would probably be a good idea just to prep a rain of fire macro. Oh, I already did. No, we're not gonna mix stuff up that bad. Unless we notice a problem. We've already got some wool cloth cooking, that's great. Scroll of stamina, we're gonna want to pop that eventually. We are right at the proper level for fighting stuff here in the spoopy old dark duskwood. Yeah, we are. I think it would be in our best interest to make a bit of a trip running up and down the lengths of this, seeing if we can pull any stringy wolf meat. Can't do much with the spider legs, but we might be able to grab the recipe off the vendor in Stormwind. That'd be cool, if we can.
Time is money, friend.
What? Ooh. Dang. Holy protection potion. Yeah, maybe I should switch over to alchemy just for that. Definitely not.
Keep it real.
Yeah. We're absolutely at the level where I want to be looking at doing dead mines, and I recognize that that's really not going to be a good idea. Oops. Yes, our heals. Lower black rock. feel like BlackRock is going to be one of those things where it's either going to be the best idea or the worst idea. It's gonna be that level like 35 plus elite out in the graveyard, and the 35 plus stitches running through here. And both of those things are going to just be awful. We're not going to be on LFG. We're going to try and be watching the chat down here, make sure that if we are going to get got, we get gettered.
Careful.
We can't even use the auction house. The bronze tube thing's right out the window. We'll check this guy because he might.
Can I help you?
No, no bronze tube.
You have a great day now.
Alright, well, we're getting really unlucky here. We're actually going to take a look at available guides. They want us to hang out here in Dustwood from 20 to 23. Yeah, we just checked him for bronze tube. Oh my goodness. Talk about a buff. Got somebody looking out for us.
What can I do for you?
This is going to be really rough. Honestly, I'm tempted to fly to Stormwind just on the grounds of needing to offload some stuff. 243 versus 5. Yeah, get that. Tough Condor meat can go. I don't know, I kind of like really want to start grinding a little bit and also at the same time not really. We can do the stars. I think it's going to be Ravenhill.
King's honor, friend. Safe travels. Be careful. Light bless you.
Raven Hill is out that way. Okay. This is a little bit of an operation without being able to trade to get a bronze tube. We're just gonna fly up here and see what kind of levels we're dealing with on the enemies. If it's reasonable, we'll just start cooking some stuff. Mixed feelings on that one. We had to be real careful too, because you resisted that first taunt. Whoa. Whoa. What is that thing doing up here? We're gonna do Curse of Recklessness. Just based on the fact that it's gonna do work against enemies that don't use melee differently than enemies that do. It also prevents fleeing, which could be huge. Well, that's most unfortunate. Just use a little extra heat in this campfire of an ordeal. There we go. Oh, it's all fine. You gonna run after him directly after you finish that? Yup. It was a good thing I had that on mine to test. Thought occurs to me.
My mana is low.
Oh, Belnos has low mana. Why don't we just give him some of our health instead? Seems like a pretty straightforward solution. That is extremely unfortunate. That's the one thing we didn't want to see happen. What? No. No, no, no. Okay. We are just gonna run like mad. Recognize that you can't fear stuff, so try to be careful of that. We're gonna try actually despawn Belnos, which worked. Gives us our shard back, takes us out of combat. We're good. Belnos comes back with a crap ton less health, but oh, he actually kept his buffs. That is broken. Oops. Actually gonna hit you with that. Give him a bunch of HP back. We're just gonna slap him with a Shadow Bolt and continue healing Belnos. Yeah. Super spoopy incident with the ghoul, but one crazy ghoul aside, we seem to be doing mostly okay. Is that the ghoul over there? Certainly looks like it. Cool. Part of me doesn't wonder if Ashenvale wasn't the place for me to be anyway. Oh no. We are probably best off getting away from this stuff because this is pushing up. And what we should be doing is rather than trying to push up, pushing down along like the shore of Duskwood, fighting things at like 19, 20, that area. Like, we passed 3+ level 19 mobs on our way to the town, but here, that's a level 24 mob that we're gonna be dancing with, and the worst part about it is we're getting reduced XP when we're doing that. Not only is it harder to kill, but we get less XP for it. There's just, there's no winning. No winning. Sweet. Belnor finds his way just fine. Yeah, we don't want to be fighting up like that. It takes forever to kill things. We get less XP anyway. Like, if we're going to be losing XP, we might as well increase our TTK. I'm just going to turn that off. Turn that off, close our eyes, enjoy the ride. Night Watch. Totems. Totems of Affliction. Might as well reset this and regain our mana while we run. I feel like this is a little bit of a waste of the buffs that I got from that priest, but like just the runtime, but I honestly think buffs are no. The risk of dying and the reduced XP from killing harder mobs, all these things are just working against us too hard. We are much better off just doing what we do. Plus or minus running into level 30 Worgens. Like, let's maybe try not to do that. There's a hunter. There's a hunter, that's cool. We actually might be in a bit of a situation here. Oh. We're fine. We're just fine. Barely. Poor Void Walker trying to figure out how to get aggro back. Like, no, you're cooking it. Cut it out. Oh, I think that spider's on upside down. Well, way better XP per minute. Went from struggling to fight one to take on two at a time. Send you on a quick vacation with restocks. Oh, we don't even need more damage. Like, get cooked. Whoa. Oh, well, alright.
I can't guess that yet.
I absolutely want to be careful about not getting too far into the dark green, because there's Worgans out there, and they are damn near 10 levels on me. Oh. Somebody is very unhappy about that arrangement.
That's still recharged.
Man, you are persistent. Alright. A thought occurs to me.
That spell isn't right.
This wolf will be fine. Here's the rough logic. Organs are way scarier, but I can fear them. Say that loosely. If they resist, which they probably will, won't make any difference, but not a fan, eh? Too bad.
It's too far away.
We're actually gonna eat too. Speed things up. Need a DPS for Zulfarak. Well, you better go make one, man. Need a tank for the stockades. Well, you better go help level one up then. Huh. Apparently you didn't like that. And Bill knows. It's taking so damn long. What is this? That's not good. Strength and agility is fine, but that health regen is not ideal. Not in combat. That's impressive. We're gonna stop and regen. There we go. Dwarf priest level 25 in Duskwood. Oh. Skeletal mage. What? Why work? Let's get okay. We don't care. That one's not a big deal. Really? What the fuck? Are you knocking shit over? You eat my headphones, knock things over, and you think I'm gonna reward you? No. Hey. Stop making me have to math. This is exactly how you die. You want to never be able to make it to level 60? Just own a cat. Problem solved. Anyone will do. Got one cat that'll take the headphones with her when she jumps down, one that'll eat the headphones, do distracting stuff around the house, the one that'll climb through my lap and step on my keyboard and stuff. Like, they'll all find their own individual way to cause problems. Alright, well, this is fucking awful, because I need to do a BRB, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, but it's over a pet, so I can't wait, so... Maybe not, maybe the cat stopped. I really hope so.
Let's still recharge it.
This guy's asking for trouble. I am sure a druid could figure out how to handle themselves, but that just looked like a recipe for a disaster. Shave off the very top of my health bar so that I'm regenning while I fight. In whatever mild sense that might be. Void Walker needs some health, I need some mana, we're just gonna stop for a minute. Like, it's fine. We're doing great, we are absolutely kicking butt. No. Stop. Just stop. Auger. I feel like that might not be the wisest choice in the world.
I need to get closer.
Are you serious right now? Like, stop walking away.
The spell isn't ready yet.
Nice. What's he mumbling on about now? That sucks.
I can't cast that.
Ragnar will send someone back to Elwyn for us. I agree. Way to go out in a blaze of glory. Alright. Level 22. We put on like half a level tonight. Not too bad. Someday I won't be webbed anymore. That's kind of funny. How'd he die? To 0. He died by having his health reduced to 0. That makes sense. A different farm than I'm thinking? No. Farm's just not positioned quite the way I remember it. Now, see, I can dump 2 more in Demonic Embrace, but this improved health stone's coming out of Fell Intellect. And worse than that, if you were to take the 5 points out of Corruption, you'd be 3 points into Fell Stamina, which would be better. Flips is slow. Are we serious right now?
You need something? See you around. See you later, for the Alliance.
Is that the level? Yeah, that's level 22. How do I have mail? Wait a minute. What? Gubber Blum. Nice.
day to you. See you around.
Looking for something specific?
I don't want to give that up. Ah. What was the other thing I just sold? Oh, I'm so confused.
See you later.
Alright.
Hey there.
One point away. 3 linen cloth away. Absolutely awful. Just leave it be.
What can I do for you? Have a good
That'll
one.
be cool. Oops. Get that over here. And some other general improvements. Nothing crazy.
Greetings.
You. Do I not have these benefits for my am? I'm gonna have to remember that. Is the succubus just a drain tank pet? Yeah, have I been thinking about this all wrong? Because you could put like 5 points right into here for health for you, mana for the succubus, 3 points right on succubus itself, which is a win for you, plus the improved health stone, which is great if you're drain tanking, and then unholy power for it. Give it like 20% more attack power. Oh, I was also wondering. Oh yeah. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, not that it doesn't do anything, but leveling up your pet's efficiency doesn't change these scalings. They're flat numbers. I want to summon my imp real quick and find out if I've failed to purchase the upgrades. Not that I really anticipate it being an issue, but alright, good. Really kind of want to grab that. Also kind of want to dump this. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about it. It's super quality of life, but also like
Daylight's burning.
about our souls. We are gonna grab
Be
you.
careful. Have a good one.
It's gonna be a little difficult to go deal with that right away. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter a whole lot. You know what would be really funny?
What can I do for you?
I still can't believe that I looted this. up in there. And
Light bless you.
no. Yes, we do need to go do message from Stormwind or message to Stormwind. That'll be important. Oh, we should have heat maps on just in case. Like in an effort not to run into the crocodile.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Oh boy, we have two quests in Lakeshire now, don't we? Does this still take me there? It does. Okay, cool. Well, we're just gonna Hearth, turn in the quest so that that's done. Then we can call it there. More or less. One thing that is going to be noteworthy, we are currently 13 points down on defense, which is,
Help you.
like,
See
concerning.
you around.
I think 15 points and you can be crushing blowed by an enemy that's the same level as you. So, it is getting to the point of being worrisome.
Well met. Be careful.
Westfall. Just gonna drop that.
Hey there. Farewell.
I'm sorry.
Need help?
Yeah, fly me.
Safe travel.
I know I ain't that broke. So, one thing that I can't decide on is if I want to aim for like Soul Link, go all the way down the tree, and then work into Affliction. Because, like, if I go into Affliction at that point, what am I doing? Curse of Weakness does not seem like a terrible option, but also, like, I don't know. Improved life tap is going to be great, I guess. Like, I don't. Like, is this flat numbers? Yeah, it is. I think you might be able to turn 1 HP into more than. Make that more than a 1-to-1 if you were to invest in that. This is probably not a terrible idea. We're all Affliction. Excuse me. We're rolling heavy on the Affliction side. I guess drain tanking is. Ooh, congratulations, Kalenia. Drain tanking is potentially on the table. Otherwise, I don't know, we don't get to go down. Like, we would, once you grab Soul Link, you're stuck here. Which means you get, what, Nightfall, Grim Reach, and another point of suppression. Or Amplify Curse. Like, what are we talking about here? The other thing too is you get down to here, you wouldn't be able to get Ruin. That'd be awful, but channeling the Rain of Fire, Hellfire, and Soulfire spell. Oh. Yeah. Faster fireballs, I guess. Maybe. %5 crit chance. I guess Shadowburn might be a way to grab soul shards. Yeah, Devastation makes sense. Aftermath makes sense. Shadow Bolt, Immolation spell. A half a second. Where are we on those two? I guess that'd be kind of worth. Or mana. I don't know about this one. I mean, maybe, because you take Cataclysm, probably take Bane. It's like, mana makes the most sense. 10% chance to stun the target with Shadow Bolt. Versus a half a second off. I guess stunning the target just to reduce the amount of damage it does in the midst of a fight. Then you take Devastation for the crit chance, and then it's pretty much just if you're still using the Voidwalker, it's going to be one of these two, because Searing Pain is just kind of silly. You could do Destructive Reach, and it would make sense. I mean, I can also see an argument for taking the 70% reduced chance to get interrupted on intent Rain of Fire, but also, like, if you're casting Rain of Fire, what are you doing? At least while you're leveling, like, that'd be crazy. Like, we're talking the levels 40 to 60 here. I'm thinking you just take mana off of Shadow Bolt, you take a chance for your Shadow Bolt to stun targets, because you'd probably pop in Shadow Bolts in between your dots, just as a thing to do. So you're either going down this road, potentially grabbing Curse of Agony just because you can. Amplify Curse, I guess, makes sense, is something you could do. All of that's probably just for Nightfall. Corruption and Drain Life. Is it just those two spells? Yeah, it really is. You could maybe do like the improved drain mana. I could maybe see it. Like I can maybe see it making sense because yeah, but also I think Grim Reach makes more sense because you wouldn't be getting any of this at that point. Like, this is all off the table. Yes, you. Also, this is just quality of life. It's not actually going to make you do any more damage, so that's kind of neither here nor there. I kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I would probably grab. I don't know. Maybe the life tap. I can sort of see that making sense, and I can also see the improved drain soul making sense too. As just like options to powerhouse mana. I kind of think improved life tap's gonna make the most sense because if you're getting the value out of drain soul, you're not launching fight to fight, and if you're in that situation, unless you are out of mana juice, doesn't make a lot of sense. I think improved life keeps you fight to fight better. So corruption, life, improved life tab. I feel like drain tanking's the wrong answer, but that's the other route here. Is you go corruption, drain life, fill concentration. And then your corruption and drain life give you the opportunity to hit nightfall a little bit more reliably, and Grim Reach might actually make more damn sense. You're probably going to be using, otherwise, even without Grim Reach, Nightfall can be combined with Curse of Weakness to finish off your build, because you're probably going to use Curse of Weakness in combination with Life Drain. And then Life Drain just becomes your go-to bread and butter ability. Would be better with Siphon Life than Life Drain, but you won't be able to do that because you can't make it that far down the tree. Unless you drop Soul Link. Oof. It's actually a rough one. Because you could drop Soul Link to grab Siphon Life. And if you do that, you don't need Demonic Sacrifice anymore either. But that's kind of like neither here nor there, because you still need points at that level to get up here. Yeah, there's actually a really good argument towards drain tanking with the improved Sayard. You grab your Demonic Embrace, that would be your additional HP, which would be great. Fell Intellect so that your demon can do more casting. You grab your demon and health. I'm gonna have to take a look at like a talent point calculator just to verify this, but I think you could grab Unholy Power. And then from there, you could either push towards this, which would give you like 10% more to all damage caused by you and the minion. And that would give you Siphon Life. Yeah, Subjugate Demon feels silly. This might make some sense. I could also see an argument for potentially grabbing like a few other things, but I don't know. I feel like you have to throw away 5 points for the 10% damage. And you have to ask yourself, is that increase all damage dealt and life drained by your shadow spells by 10% on Shadow Mastery, so if the minion's doing a bunch of your damage, that way would be better. Otherwise, you could take Shadow Mastery and you would finish out at like this level here. And if you didn't go this level, if you stopped at Unholy Power, you would have 5 points left over to throw. And that takes you all the way down, I think, to Dark Pact, which feels a little redundant to me. You might, just might. Take that. It's the third row from the bottom that you no longer get points for, right? Yeah, so it's this one. So you could trade Dark Pact for Demonic Sacrifice, I think. Yeah. I'm going to come back to this and revisit it a little bit. I don't think this is going to matter much because I don't think drain tanking is the smartest choice. I think it's way too risky. However, it is something I'm curious about. And there's also a huge part of me that wonders about like doing the Nightfall option, and if you were to look at doing a drain tank with a Nightfall and run that with Destruction, take, like these 5 talents, but that really chucks you down the list. I don't see how you're going to make 2 points of Nightfall, all 5 of these talents, and make it anywhere of use outside of maybe the improved imp. And I'm not sure you want to do it that way anyway. Like, because if you are doing a drain tank build, then yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to hop off for tonight and think about this a little bit more. I will catch you guys later.